Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm packing a to-go bag to go to the beach later today because it is going to be 70 degrees. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, I went through my paper box here next to me and I found these little leftovers from Halloween. So let me see if I can't make some of this work in here before we're finished with this whole thing, which I have thoroughly, oh, there's a blank spot right here. Thoroughly loved. And I mean, just putting that down is enough for me. Just going through it and getting something on every page. I was thinking this was sticker paper, but it's not. Some kind of from a journal somewhere that I ripped out. And I owe you guys an apology. I forgot to edit out my heat gun yesterday. Sorry. I tried to edit that out so that it's not burning your eardrums, but I forgot. Sorry. So hopefully you still have all your eardrums. This was that piece of paper that I wiped off a brush that had a ton of stuff on it. Look how pretty that is. Ooh. Okay, here's another page. I'm just putting stuff here to try to get it out of my box, use it up, and fill this book and make it as pretty and possibly inspirational as possible. This is Ali Edwards paper, but it does not look good on my printer here. My printer here prints a little dark, much to my chagrin, but oh well. And I'm going to have to buy, oh no. I'm out of glue. How could that happen? Oh no, here's one. Oh dear, I'm going to have to buy some more glue because I don't think I'm going to go home for a while. This is the end of that one. Oh dear. Didn't I bring more glue sticks? Huh. Perhaps I did not. Just when you think you're through with Walmart, you got to go back. Or Amazon. I was at Target the other day. I could have got some. All right. Got this. I think these are all done up until where I am. Oh, I still love this. I love these. I printed it. No, I did not. Yes, I did. I'm going to put it at the end. I did not print it, but it's in my Procreate. Oh, I love this green. But you know what I might do? I might cut out these stars. So the dog segment of my video is coming up. Poor Gunner. We have for you new people, we have a very misbehaving dog. And he does not like to go to the groomers. So much so that we have to, with the vet's supervision and blessing and everything else, tranquilize him. With some doggy downers. And even still, he doesn't behave. And so, long story short, they gave us another one to give him, but it is so strong that some of the groomers that we're allowed to go to, because we've pretty much burned our bridges at most of them at home. Actually, we have burned our bridges at home now. We had one left and she said no, no more. Because they can't take a dog that's on this heavier tranquilizer. Even though the vet said, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da. We learned that the hard way too. And so we brought him down here to the beach, and there's one girl here that does him, and that he begrudgingly semi-tolerates and doesn't bite. Terribly. He snarls and growls and blah, 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 blah. Now, the one thing the girl at home said was to get him in what they call express service so that he's not taking his turn, like wash 3 dogs at the same time, put them in kennels, dry them, cut them, you know, and in between each stage, you're putting them in kennels and letting them rest, blah, 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 blah. Because then we figured the vet's theory was the medicine won't wear off and you can get him through the grooming session, which the groomers agreed to this too. Well, so that's what we asked for yesterday with the one lady that he'll tolerate here. And she said it would be like an hour and a half. And she would call us when he's ready. Well, in about an hour, the phone rang. We're like, wow, that was fast. It was somebody else at the groomers saying, Gunner's not going through the express service because he needs a break. And so does Jay, the girl that cuts him. It's like, okay. She goes, so it's going to be a little bit longer. Okay. So we ran a couple errands. And like an hour and a half later, we got a call. He's ready. But he's not... He has some problem areas because he just had it, and so had Jay. We're like, that's fine. And she goes, pretty much he's done. I was able to get to every place. So we picked him up, brought him back. He was still a little groggy, but not much. And he slept, you know, most of the rest of the day till the stuff wears off. Oh, I like that. That's different. He has one front paw that's cut but not trimmed closely, and he has one back paw on the other side that's cut but not trimmed closely. So he's got short paw, short paw in the back. It's like, oh my God. And part of one side of his face is not cropped closely and beautified. Like, that's fine. That is fine. That's way better than he was. You know, that's fine. All the mats are cut out of his beard and everything else. And my husband said, I tipped her extremely generously because she's the only one we have left. And we have tried to get private groomers that come to your house, but there's only 2 in our area at home. And one is not accepting new patients and one never calls me back. So I'm assuming they don't accept new patients too. And I told them that I have a Havanese, and they probably said, no, we're not doing Havanese because they all act like this. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. I'm not going to burn your eardrums down today. But I do have one little page. I was on the phone with my sister flipping through this, pretending like I was listening to her every word, but I was really doing other stuff. But I think I'm going to try to do that pink area right there on some of my paper. Now, what did I think of yesterday, too, to try to do on this paper? Oh, I already forgot what I was going to do. I didn't write it down. It's like, oh, I haven't tried that with the paper. I think it was try to see how it works on a jelly plate, but that's neither here nor there. Today, I'm not going to do it. All right. I do have a few more scraps I can put in there, though. Oh, here's pink right here. Maybe I'll use this right here. Oh, okay. It's not going to cover up the whole page, but that's okay. No, I'm not going to be able to tear this edge. This is what the whole page looks like. Oh, no, you can't see it. That's what the whole page looks like, this one. But if I put this here and block it off and just put a little bit, I kind of like that. Let's just see what that looks like. All right, I need a little bit of white. But it's supposed to be 70 degrees here, so I am packing a beach bag to go later. And we shall see. I can't believe we're still able to go to the beach at the very end of November. I had a paper towel. My sister's doing here tomorrow. Today for you. For the weekend. And I think what I want to do though is maybe put it on here. So yeah, oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving to those in the United States. Happy Thanksgiving. We are doing it very low key. There's only 3 of us. And my husband's cooking quail, but I'm cooking the rest of the normal stuff. Ooh, I like that. Gives a little bit of less control on my part. Just let it be what it wants to be. And then I think after dinner, my sister and I are going to decorate our tree, which is the same tree I had last year. It's a little white tree that has lights on it, but it's got beach decorations on it. It's decorated like a beach. And I have a seagull with a Santa hat, and I have like a cake stand that my sister and I might make fake gingerbread houses and put on it. Just out of cardboard. Oh, and she doesn't know it, but also tomorrow coming is a Lego gingerbread house that we're going to put together. She and I. I'm not into the Legos except when I did that Van Gogh one, which I still never did finish because I messed up the tree and I can't get it right. But I saw the gingerbread house and I'm like, oh, you know what? I think I'm going to get that for us. Because, of course, we didn't have Legos as a child. And she has had little ones over the years. Just like little stocking ones. And then, of course, my nephew is a Lego fanatic. There's a couple of colors in the background here that I'm just kind of making suggestions of on here. Yellow. With Neocolor 2s, which I love. Okay, if you want anything for Christmas, I don't sell stuff and I don't teach because I don't want to be sponsored by anybody and I don't have the knowledge to teach. But Neocolor 2s, Stabilo Woodies, or Tempera paint sticks. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Okay. That is pretty darn close to that. Whew, I like that. All right, let's try not to get paint everywhere. Is this dried enough? Maybe. And I'm going to put it right here. Do I want to do anything right here? Maybe not. Although I do have some pretty gray. I will do that. I got to get some glue at some point today. I could order some glue, but I just need 2 or 3 sticks will get me through. And then I can go home again. By then we will have gone home again and I can bring some from home. I thought I brought some, but I forgot, I guess. There. That's good. And I'm going to do tape because that's a little bit thicker tape. That's out of some journal that I painted and then ripped it out. Probably in September. And I was doing a lot of painting then too for October. No, tomorrow's not Thanksgiving. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm so messed up in my head. Don't say anything. Tomorrow I can say Happy Thanksgiving to those in the United States. I'm doing this with wet paint, so I'm trying not to touch the paint. Okay. There we go. I really like that. And now I'm just going to put the rest of these papers in the box behind me. And all these little scraps are going to go in my little box of scraps. The little pieces, because you can't throw any of these away. Although I might just leave them here and paint these tomorrow and get them down. So nothing is left out. And I've been saving this. It came out of a kid's like activity book, an old one. But I might put this in here. Complete the analogy. Stupid politics. That's the analogy. Okay. Other than that, life is good in this pre-Thanksgiving days, except we're out of glue sticks. Okay. I love that one. But the white's not showing up as much, but I know how to fix that. Tempera paint stick, just a little bit more. Very messily. Woo! Pretty, pretty. Completes the package here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages left. I might glue a couple together so that we finish it at the end of the month. Actually, I had no intentions of finishing it at the end of the month or doing a whole month of this, but it sure has been fun. Woo! So, thanks for watching. As usual, see you all tomorrow, pre-Thanksgiving.